The Seed of Hate, How the British Broke Nigeria from Within. They said they came to unite, to civilize, to build railroads and introduce modern government. But what the British left behind wasn't unity. It was a loaded gun, cocked and handed to a divided people, and we pulled the trigger. The divide was intentional. Before the British came, Nigeria wasn't one. It was kingdoms, proud, spiritual, complex. Benin, Oyo, Sokoto, Nri, Kanem-Bornu, each with its own rhythm, law, and soul. But in 1914, Lord Frederick Lugard merged the North and South into one colony. Not to build a nation, but to make administration cheaper. To balance the rich South's taxes against the vast North's territory. He called it amalgamation. But it was more like forced marriage without consent. Different languages, different religions, different histories, now told to wave the same flag, or else. The weapon called indirect rule. In the North, the British ruled through emirs, keeping the Islamic structures intact. In the South, they empowered warrant chiefs, even where such titles never existed. They rewarded tribes who cooperated, punished those who resisted, and whispered things behind closed doors. They are not like you. They want your land. They are loyal to the Queen, not to you. They made ethnicity a weapon, a passport to privilege, or a prison sentence. The perfect storm. By the time Nigeria gained independence in 1960, it wasn't a celebration. It was a power struggle. The British handed over power with one hand, and handed out distrust with the other. North versus South. Igbo versus Hausa. Yoruba versus both. Each region believed the others were plotting. In 1966, a coup, then a counter-coup. Blood flowed across military barracks, not by foreigners, but by Nigerian hands, trained in British academies, using British guns, reading from British playbooks. And in 1967, Biafra was declared. The Civil War began. Over 2 million Nigerians, mostly children, died of starvation, gunfire, and neglect. But the empire that sparked it, they watched, and sold weapons to both sides. The wall still stands today. Nigerians joke about tribes, mock each other's accents, distrust one another during elections. But few realize the root of that hate was planted in 1914. And watered by every policy, every lie, every borderline drawn without asking the people. The British didn't just colonize land, they colonized memory. They broke the mirror and made us fight over the pieces. I'm Evian, and this is Forgotten Thrones, true Nigerian stories they never dared to tell. Like, comment, and follow if you love our stories. Got a myth you've heard? A name you're curious about? Drop it below. We'll dig it up and tell it.